bitches.
But basically what we're going to do is take an audio recording of us talking about
streaming bitches.
And it's probably going to be funny things like, oh yeah, and there was the fucking beaver.
Fucking beaver.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I might want to be there.
Streaming, so we're live.
Oh, awesome.
Well, thanks.
That's good.
Okay, whatever.
How's the audio quality?
Let me go try with my phone some results and like just log in randomly to YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
You do that.
Keep in mind, we're live.
Hey guys!
Live. It's Sunday night. We're not gonna do that.
I mean, the viewer count
No, we're
is
not.
0, so
I know, but for posterity's sake, we're not gonna do that. So,
last thing you need is to be known for a retarded intro.
all right. So, last time we went through a very scary tunnel with lots of crazy white faces that you couldn't walk back through, if you recall. And now, you guys have been shot out of the mouth of this tunnel, and you've approached a small shack in the woods where an old man invited you in to essentially rest and rejuvenate. And now you're here. So it is the following morning, and you guys can go ahead and wake up and begin like walking throughout the house and things.
What does this house really look like? Is it Yoda's
So-
shack or what?
Well, the outside, as you noticed last night, was very it was made of wood. It's like a wooden cottage in a sense. But as you recall, the wood around here is luminescent, as it were. It's got the light, the neon lights coming out of it. So you are currently dealing with that situation, and you guys are up. The inside of your room that you guys are all staying in is just an empty room. There's like a couple of like tables, and it's like a living room basically that he's pushed the stuff to the sides of the wall. So there's like a small, like larger table that, wow, that didn't work. But there's like a bunch of small little man, shut up. So there's
Shut your face.
Shut your face. So there's like a bunch of little small like side tables for like the side of a like a nice chair, I suppose, like something just like
His chair?
yeah, like his I'm a boss chair, but it looks like he's made this place by hand basically from the ground up. So the floor is all just like thatched together pieces of wood that aren't like uniform or anything.
So what you're saying is I'm not going to find these chairs at Calder's.
No, you're not going to find these chairs at Calder's. They're not in IKEA's premium selection for this season.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are up.
Okay.
And you can
Does he have alcohol?
you want to search? You want to search through his
Joys the thing of iPhone where it doesn't freaking work.
yeah. Well, you want to search through his room and see if it's this room and see if it has any anything in it. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to do.
May as well.
Okay.
Let's see what this guy's got stashed around while he's not looking.
All right, you can just start looking around the place. He's not in the room.
Okay.
Actually, one sec. Yeah, he's not in the room.
Okay. Okay. Do I find anything?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like play through it. I'm like, all right.
No, I mean, just like I just want to know.
All right, yeah. In this specific room,
as
I said, there's like a couple of tables and some chairs that have been like pushed aside to the wall, but there's not like that many. I mean, there's a couple of like small, like handwritten manuscripts that you can see sitting by his on like the small table by his chair. But that's like the only real like tangible item. There's also like some small like whittlings that he's done and some just like minor accoutrements that he's placed around the room, but it's pretty Spartan.
So wooden dildos.
Yeah, there's a ton of wooden dildos.
Okay, all right.
Just
I just wanted to verify that he's a perverted old man. Okay.
They're actually they do 1d4 if you want a wooden dildo. But
club you with my wooden dildo.
I gotta tell you, they're great against vampires.
I'm gonna club you with my No, I don't have vampire screw. I'm gonna club you with my magnum.
You see the wooden dildos and you just.
Oh shit.
All right.
So wooden dildos aside.
Yeah.
Is there are no drawers? No, nothing I can look into?
No, there aren't any drawers. Most of the tables are just like thatched together tables made of like you know how if you peel down the bark of a tree, like or certain plants, you can get like a small like thread type thing out of it.
Oh, that crap. Okay.
Yeah. So he's taken like a bunch of those and used those as like the stringing to tie pieces of the table's like legs together, for instance, and like tie.
So definitely, this is all shit he made himself.
Yeah, it's all like, I mean, some of it's pretty good. Like you can tell it's his later work, like after he's had many tries and fails and throwing things.
It's like all I can think of is that scene in The Patriot when he's trying to make a fucking chair and he just
There were a lot of those. You can just tell from the masterwork that there was a lot of that going on.
Pile of broken chairs out back.
Yep. There's actually just a massive pile of broken chairs. No, I imagine he probably used them for firewood or put them in the house somehow.
He kept them all as an example to himself, as a reminder of how much he had to fuck up before he was a success at whittling.
Yeah, so a couple of like small sculpted items, but nothing much besides a few small pieces of parchment. As I said, they're like sitting next to his like main chair thing. It's actually like it's a pretty substantial pile, but they're like small little pieces of parchment, and you can tell that they're like ordered as if they were supposed to be some kind of like book.
Huh. Can I read what's on it?
Yeah, sure. So you open the first page and it has the like current day's date basically, and right now it's empty, but it has like lines that he's drawn out, and if you turn the page, you'll see that there's notes from like the day before, and just a little note on you guys basically showing up. Like today I met this interesting group of travelers that had also had contact with her, and then there was a like he flips the page again. If you flip the page again, you'd see that there's notes from like the day before, and he was like, "Yep, another boring day. I chopped down a tree and cut it into pieces and whittled it."
This guy lives a very mundane life.
Yep. Still can't find a damn way out of here, but this is pretty much what I got to deal with for now. So.
Fucking squirrel stole my lunch.
Yeah, just basic notes on the day.
Okay.
So you can tell that this is basically like his personal journal by this point.
Are there other books?
No, that's the only one in here.
Okay.
And as I said, it's not really much of a book. It's just like a bunch of scrapped leaves and things that he's got in order.
I was gonna say, if there's a bookshelf, I'm gonna search for the Necronomicon. Because that's something to keep.
No.
No way.
That is not here.
Okay then.
All right, so yeah, you've seen that so far, and like as you set that down, if you look over to the doorway, you'll see that there's like some smoke sort of like floating in through the window in the room, like next to the room that you're in. Now, mind you, these rooms aren't huge, but it was big enough for you three to stay in one room. So it's not a really, really small place, but it's like a 4-room shanty, basically.
Alright.
You can tell he's had some time here.
Would appear that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you also notice a like sweet smell in the air as well, and you can tell that he's been cooking, and there's obviously a fire somewhere
I'm gonna go
that
see.
he's cooking over.
I'm gonna go see if he's making baby jerky.
All right, he's outside, but he's not making baby jerky.
Damn it!
He's actually cooking up some like fruits that grow on some of these trees in this forest. They're like weird, exotic, like oblong. Like some of them are like football shaped, and some of them are like pears, but not pears because they grow the opposite direction. They're like big at the top and they taper down to the bottom, almost like little like heart things.
So they'd make really good dildos.
They would make wonderful dildos because they would never go in too far.
It's got a built-in.
Although if they did, they would get real stuck.
That's like a butt plug.
It's a built-in stopper.
It's like a butt plug, but the stem is the only. Oh my!
It's a perfect spot. You can put a chain on it and yank it out.
Yeah. All right.
You could make anal beads for a giant.
So anyhow, yeah, you're outside, and you notice that he's like got all these little fruits that he's like chopped up with this little bone knife that he has, and he's just wearing what he was wearing when you first saw him, a bunch of like tattered clothes basically. He's just cooking these things over this like basically spitfire that he's got going.
Okay. I ask him, "Oh, is that breakfast?"
Ah, good morning. I didn't see you. Sorry. Forgot you were here for a moment. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, this is breakfast. You can have some of this if you want.
I have a bit.
Okay. Yeah, you're no longer hungry if you were before.
Sweet.
And he hands you like a wrapped leaf, like pitcher type thing, and it's basically just like a cup of water that's a cup made out of a leaf, but it has water in it.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Just to like help you wash it down with.
Do you mind